Hey everybody, Bobby Saravo here at iFit Golf with Matt Hollinshead. Today we're going to hit the PXG 0811 driver. Matt's got it set up in here with his, would you call it, the weights desired for low ball flight, low spin, left to right, right to left ball flight. What do you have?
Correct, yeah. So I have the heavy weights more towards the front of the driver to create more of a low spin driver, and then I have the weights set to the draw position as well.
Notice that the different color weights here, the platinum color are the tungsten weights. They're the heavier weights, and they're put low and the forward in the face and in the heel to help promote the draw. Then the black color screws, those are titanium, a lighter weight. What we have is 16 different screw options, if you will, for the PXG driver to really optimize flight.
Correct. I mean, there's so many different positions that you could put these weights in to really optimize ball flight, like Bobby said, and really get that that perfect setting for yourself.
And the other thing, like most drivers, they have a hosel setting. This is a 9-degree driver that you have set to what degree?
It's an 8.25, so just a little bit lower.
A little bit lower. And then hazardous, new shaft from Project X. Hazardous, it's the 6.0, 62 gram. It's a low spin shaft.
Very low spin, and hazardous has a variety of different weight classes and different flexes to really fit any golfer.
So today what we're going to do is we're going to hit some Pro V1 golf balls on the TrackMan. Matt's going to give us a little feedback on feel, take a look at some numbers, and see how the PXG driver performs.
Perfect.
So how's that driver feel?
Felt really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Love the look, love the feel, and the numbers really don't lie on that one.
So let's take a look. TrackMan numbers. Dang. 117, ball speed 167. Smash a little down.
A little bit down, a little bit on the toe, but I swung pretty fast on that one.
Yeah. Good. Okay, let's fire another one. Good feel?
Really good feel, yeah, especially on miss hits. I mean,
when you look down on the club, does it appear to have anything open, closed? What's the look from the top line when you're looking down on the club?
when I set this up, it sets up pretty square to maybe slightly open for the better players.
That's going to be a good player's look to it for sure.
What I really like about the driver is how flat it sits. Most drivers, some drivers nowadays sit really upright. This sits really flat, has a nice matte black finish, and just two simple alignment aids just gives it a nice clean look.
Yeah. So many times clubs are built for the amateur that tends to slice the ball, and they're so upright that it's hard to find stock clubs that come at a flat enough lie angle, and you get tour heads and things like that. But just be able to get a PXG kind of, I don't want to say off the rack because nothing's off the rack there, but the way the clubs are molded, it's got a nice angle to it.
It does, yep.
Now, have you experimented with any of the different weight settings?
I have a little bit, and they do have a pretty good effect. So I put the tungsten weights towards the front and on the heel, which I believe they're 1 gram. But it does definitely have an effect on ball flight. I've experienced with these kind of to the back of the head, to the toe of the head, and it does definitely put a different ball flight on the ball when you swing.
Let's hit another one, get an idea of some TrackMan numbers here. Good. Reasonable spin, a little low launch. I mean, how much of the shaft, that hazardous shaft, have you experimented that it's launching lower than most?
It does launch a lower most. Research that I've done, I believe it plays a little bit stiffer than past shafts that are the same flex.
Gotcha.
So what I've seen from people is you might have to loft up just a little bit or go down in a flex to kind of get the same ball flight that you did with previous models.
Well, there's one thing for sure on the PXG driver is with the settings that you can put with 16 different screws across on the sole of the club, you're going to be able to optimize this. You know, might take a little bit of time. It's not a typical driver that you're just going to probably do a couple clicks. It might take you a little bit of time to find because there's so many screws in there. Find a certified fitter like us at iFit Golf here, certified retailer for PXG. They will help you find the correct settings. Take your time. Get on a launch monitor, preferably a TrackMan, and then use real golf balls. No driving range golf balls. Use real golf balls. You'll get that setting, and you can really dial in the PXG driver. Let's hit a couple more, Matt. Nice, another good one. So guys, just wrapping up PXG Driver, the benefits of having 16 screws, adjustable hosel, plus or minus 1.5 degrees, you can totally optimize the driver for you. And one thing I noticed, Matt, I mean the ball speed across the face, I mean you were hitting some shots that the ball speed is really popping off there. What did you notice about that?
I noticed that definitely the ball speed, I could definitely tell when I hit it good, it was really high, but then also all those mishits that we have during a round, the heel, toe, lower, high mishits, it was very, very consistent ball speeds throughout the face. So it didn't really go down in ball speed as much on off-center hits.
Yeah, it seemed like you maintained, and you probably felt your off. I couldn't tell as much if they were how far off center they might have been. You probably could tell with the feel, but the ball speed maintained across the face of the club. So that lets you know that the quality and the materials in this PXG driver, to be able to do that, you have to have great materials to maintain that across the face. Total flexibility, adjustability to optimize your driver for you. All kinds of different shafts you can put in. But I'm telling you guys, get to your nearest certified dealer for PXG so they can find the right settings, find the right shaft. If you're in Northern California, come visit us at iFit Golf up here in Folsom, California. Matt, thanks for hitting the club.
Thanks, Bobby.
Moving the club head speed pretty good. Thanks everybody for tuning in.